Alright guys, real quick, before I get on here and show you all of my executions and what I did on today's stream, I just have to get in here and address something. As you can see, I'm currently on ICT's recorded stream from earlier today, obviously. And the reason why I'm on here, okay, I wasn't watching this live. I was just, watched it after the fact because, obviously I was streaming myself. But on my Twitter, and as I'm doing now, I just have to address a widespread issue in the trading community that's leading to a lot of naive and uninformed individuals giving their money to those that don't even know how to trade themselves. And they're just wasting their money buying repackaged courses, buying overpriced services from guys that are just playing pretend. There's a lot of talkers out there, a lot of hindsight recordings, a lot of singular trade executions being shown, and there's a lot of hindsight experts nowadays sounding like geniuses, doing reviews in hindsight. But it just seems that we just have a lack of people showing broker statements, account balances, and actual clear-cut proof that real money is being made. And why am I saying all this? Because 95% of the guys you're seeing out here aren't actually, making real money trading. All their money is coming from the services that they're selling to you, playing pretend. And from that tweet I made, this live stream proves my point exactly. So if you go and look at ICT's YouTube library, what's every single one of his trade executions look like? He's pushing 20 plus contracts. He's getting in right when price expands, and every single trade's a winner. Every single trade is a big winner, and it's all good. And he's the ghost of the machine, right? Now compare and contrast that with what you saw today. Everything was live, okay? People like me who do it live, everything is there recorded. You see everything on the screen. You see the entry, stop loss, take profit, everything. You can't backpedal on that. Doing it live is so much different than just simply showing hindsight trade recordings. It's miles different. It's so easy to make it look like you know how to trade, posting hindsight executions rather than doing it live. That's why I endorse not really giving your attention to, influencers or teachers if they're not willing to do it live at least every once in a while. So what happens? He does it live, and let's go ahead and roll the tape and see what takes place. Now, compare and contrast with the hindsight recordings, okay? He's using 20 plus contracts and claiming it's, AMP or whatever else. Now, this, you can clearly see it's paper trading because it's live. You see everything. And then you see the entry, take profit, stop loss. And he's only using one contract. Now, let me give him the benefit of the doubt and tell you that these are not the ideal market conditions, okay? Wasn't the best trading day in the world, but as experienced traders, we know better not to, push it in these environments, and when to identify. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and roll the tape here.
I'll put the stop loss just below consequent encroachment of this candlestick's wick.
Okay, so he went long here.
For that buy side right there.
Honestly, it wasn't a bad long at all. But the problem is what happens after this.
So again,
I'm assuming he went long at the midpoint.
The probabilities are 50-50
here.
Those are inside that range. I'm sticking to the narrative of the higher time frame. I want to see that higher time frame daily chart move higher. And I'm avoiding trying to go against that grain. I'm not trying to predict the top of the marketplace. I'm not trying to impose my will. I've looked at it here, I've watched it, and it has not shown a willingness to want to go lower sharply, and it just keeps pressing against anyone.
Let's go ahead and skip through here. Oh, we got to add. Alright, here we go.
It's still chopping and moving around in a range. Immediately, they'll immediately reward you and put you on it. All those adversities that's plaguing a middle of the range type trade. Now, what has the market done in the last 25 minutes? Fun. There's your stop rate. Oh, I thought I was going to get anything. Here it comes. There it is. Oh, he took a loss. One contract in a market environment that is already explained to you as difficult.
Now, there's the first loss. Okay, so let's roll the tape and see what happens next. Okay, here we are at the second execution. Alright, so here we are going, now he's going short on the NASDAQ. And actually, this one was a decent execution because I was actually going short in ES. ES looked a lot better, in my opinion, than NASDAQ this morning. So I took the short in ES, and you guys will see how that execution played out after this segment of the video. So let's go ahead and skip through here, and we'll see the outcome.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. The coder of the algorithm taking losses. I can't believe it.
How many of you are putting stop loss there? And the 15,000 are watching.
I can't imagine how many people are copying his trades. That's funny. Now, keep in mind, this isn't a video, trying to bash him. This is just being real and showing you guys the truth of what's really going on here. So, the concepts are precise. But whenever I see things like this, the psychological side, which is the most important aspect of trading, is definitely questionable here. So, let's keep it rolling here.
15,000 stop losses right there. Let's run right to that.
So let's skip through here. Let's see. Alright, looks like it was right there. Alright, here's when things get very questionable. Let's see here. So originally, when I first watched this after the fact, after my stream was done, I thought he was going long. I could have sworn, I was like, wait a minute. And then I looked, I was like, wait, he went short right here. This is something you never want to do when you're executing a trade, okay? Going short as the market's pushing down. You want to be going short when it's rising up and be comfortable with that, okay? So let's go ahead and roll the tape and we'll see what goes on here.
Inside of volume and balance there. Still stuck right in the middle of that range.
You can just hear the uncomfortability through the screen, through his screen.
That takes us to a little over 1,100 hours.
Yeah, alright, so here we go. Third loss. Keep in mind, this is paper money. Okay, it's paper money. I'll give him that. But look, would anyone ever know these trades or ever taken or took place from ICT if this wasn't live? No. These would never be posted. I guarantee you 100%. Every single one of the executions he posts are winning trades. Okay? Like, I'm not trying to make this out to be like a bashing, Vinny E. Mini style video. That's not what's going on here, okay? I literally trade the guy's concepts. But here's the thing. The psychological aspect of the trading going on here is just very questionable. And we never would have seen these executions or trades if it wasn't live. Okay? Just like I said, there's no backpedaling on live. There's no taking multiple losses and then taking a winner and then only showing the winner and execution. Like, oh, look at me. Look how good I can trade. Come buy my course. That's what's really going on here, guys. So, I actually don't believe this was his final execution. Let me, Okay, so let's roll the tape here a little bit further. Let's see. All right, so he set a buy limit there. Let's go ahead and skip through. All right, so he gets tripped into the marketplace right there.
Stop loss will be below this fair value gap or inversion fair value gap.
At this point, you take 3 losses. My personal rule is if I don't take any more than 3 trades in a day. Okay.
And over here.
So this trade is clearly just him trying to get back in and end the stream on a good note after taking 3 losses. But let's go ahead and roll the tape.
I would want to see immediately this candle or the very next candle start running higher. If not, the probability of this trade fall off precipitously.
Notice the tone kind of shifted. You can hear the uncomfortability through the screen, as to before any executions were taken. Just notice it. So this is what happens as a trader. We take losses and our energy automatically kind of just shifts, and it's it's never a good feeling to take a loss. I mean, it all happens. It's a part of the process. Like, everyone takes a loss. Okay, even your ghost in the machine, greatest of all time, GOAT, takes losses. Yes, it's true.
Identify. It's very you're going to carry with you.
I'll see here.
Because if you do something that you terribly draw your account down, or you blow it, another stop out right there. It's something you're going to carry with.
All right, guys. So there you have it. That's the business from his stream today. I hope this opened your eyes up a little bit. Okay, we never would have known these executions existed if this wasn't live. All we would have seen was the winner he took in the final hour of trading that he posted after this. And surprise, surprise, the Hindsight Execution was, pushed with, I think it was like 20 contracts again, opposed to the 1 contract here. Once again, this is not the video you think. It's not a mini, attacking, trying to expose. Like, this is just simply me displaying the truth and trying to open your eyes a little bit. Okay, so all respects. I mean, the stuff he teaches is great. I use it for a reason, but we all know what makes profitable trading is the risk management and the psychology, not so much the concepts that you're trading. Okay, it's the operator. So yeah, like I said, I hope this opened your eyes up a little bit, and yeah, let's go take a look what I did today. Anyway, guys, look what took place. Like I said, we shifted above the swing high now. Okay, after trading into 25%, so we didn't want to see that. All right. Now, what's taking place? We had that 5-minute intermittent term low. Shift above this swing high here. Closed multiple times at this volume imbalance. And now we have these 2 down close candles, and there's likely going to be an inefficiency left behind here. So, with what we're seeing, remember what I said? Create a swing low at the breaker here, the imbalance. So if we trade down into here, I'll go ahead and take a long one. Okay, there we go. Boom, I'm in, no hesitation. See this 1-minute imbalance? And stop loss is going right there. Okay, so drop back into the volume imbalance. This is what I would not. It's okay for it to trade back down into there. I don't want to see it go past that whatsoever. Of executing on the 1-minute time frame. If you know what you're looking for and you know what you're doing and you have the experience to know when you shouldn't be in a trade and when you should be, and you look for specific signatures and closures and displacements above specific premium discounted rates, you're able to seriously limit your risk. Like, so much more than if you didn't know what you were doing. I think it's smart for me to close my trade as well. See how it came back down to the volume imbalance? I did not want to see that. So now that we did see that, I'm going to go ahead and close the transaction. So I think it was like a $75 loss there. Paper cut. We'll continue to monitor here through the 10 a.m. and we're going to watch this. I need to see us at least get up into the inversion gap here. Yeah, let's check NQ. Alright, cool. At least up into the inversion gap, okay? So this will probably be my final. If this trade doesn't, execute as anticipated, then obviously I'm not gonna keep trying to try it, you know. There we go. All right, boom. I'll go ahead and get short there. Stop loss above the displacement leg. Okay. Simple. And what are we going to be aiming for? Well, what was I talking about all morning? I just needed the proper narrative to display itself to me. So we're going to be aiming for that Sunday opening. He's using one contract paper trading while he's live, as opposed to using 20 contracts and posting the trade after the fact. Who knows the losses he took and didn't show until he showed that winner. So I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying that is the case, but who knows really? And then you see him doing it live, and you guys are telling me he got stopped out 2 times. There's no going back on that. You're doing it live. There's no backpedaling. You can't fake anything. Everything is on the screen here. But all these guys that are calling themselves SMC and ICT traders and whatever else they're calling them, smart money algo traders, they met with some secret guy that we don't know about. Fucking Romeo. It's none of it's true. It's all facade, and it's a smokescreen. All they're doing is marketing and tricking people into buying their shit. That's all that's going on. All right. So just keep that in mind. All right, there we go. There's midpoint breach. So I'll go ahead and close the transaction, just like that. So $100 gain, $100 loss today. So $100 loss here, and then basically just getting it right back right here. So that's the business, guys. I'm very satisfied with how I executed, though, within this marketplace that they gave to us. So very satisfied.